It's prayer time in front of a giant statue of Pope John XXIII. In the foothills of the Alps, the former Pope's hometown is preparing for an emotional day on April the 27th, when he will be made a saint in the Vatican, alongside John Paul II, in the first ever double papal canonization. Though less well known than John Paul, Pope John XXIII played a historic role in Catholicism by launching modernizing reforms in the 1960s. Nowhere is love for the man remembered as Good Pope John stronger than here in Sotto, Monte, a town that even added John XXIII to its official name in his honour.
He unleashed a revolution, in the good sense of the word, because the Second Vatican Council was a revolution, and it had to come from a man who visited and knew other lands as well, like Bulgaria and the Orthodox world, or Turkey and the Muslim world.
These women have come to honour this down-to-earth pontiff in the house where he was born in 1881. It's a simple home where the then Angelo Roncalli grew up with his 12 brothers and sisters before becoming Pope in 1958, a position he held until his death in 1961. The current Pope Francis sped up the canonization, with only one supposed miracle to John XXIII's name, instead of the two usually required for sainthood.
They have that humility in common, him and Francis, that loving way in which they talk to us. They're similar.
The figure of Pope John really has to be discovered and rediscovered. We are preparing tours for children, for young people who can learn about things like peace, tolerance and the unity of people through the personality of John XXIII.
The John XXIII tour includes 12 stops around town, including the chapel where Roncalli said he received his divine vocation to become a priest.
His mother always brought him here, to this chapel. They prayed to the Madonna. This was his favourite place in the world. This little chapel, even though there's basically nothing here.
Crowds of pilgrims are expected for the new saint, and the Pope's grandnephew Marco Roncalli hopes it will help them understand the man's complexity.
He has been badly interpreted sometimes, left as a bit of a cliché. John XXIII is much more complex. He was not just a good parish priest, but a real statesman.
Sotto il Monte John XXIII is getting ready for the party, with up to 25,000 people expected to follow the Vatican canonization Mass this month on 2 giant screens.